to another exciting adventure in the Darkest Dungeon, Crimson Court. And first thing we have to do in this episode isn't actually preparing for our next mission. It's actually giving some thanks out to a couple of people. Had a few subscribers hop on and take me up my offer of naming characters after them, so I'll start from the beginning. Sarah, yes, absolutely, you can be a Hellion or a Vestal. My Vestals have a nasty habit of dying, so just to make sure that I can keep you in the game for as long as I can, I'm going to actually name a Hellion after you, if that's okay. And again, we'll replace Tostain with you, so it was just Sarah you wanted. S-A-R-A-H, done, and done. So you are definitely now in the game. I'll do my absolute best to keep you alive, and you'll be going with me on my next quest as well, which should be good fun. And on your request for making 5 videos a day, I wish I could help you out. I'm a little bit busy at the moment, as you guys may have noticed. Some days I'll be able to put out 3 or 4 videos. Some days it'll be 1 or 2. Unfortunately, I've had to spend some time with friends, which isn't unfortunately. It's great fun to do. In fact, I'm still suffering quite an epic hangover, so apologies for only releasing a single video every day. Next one on the list is going to be Sir Oliver, that wanted to have a Crusader, and I can definitely accommodate that. In fact, you'll be taking over Reynald's character, which is just fine by me. Have already changed him to the, was it one of the gold? Red gold outfit. Let's just see if we can find it. There we go. And you will be, as requested, Calder. Very nice. Oh, I cannot spell. Yes, I think the beverage of the evening is definitely going to be this giant mug of water I have to help rehydrate and correct everything that's wrong with my body. Because fun and punishment. In any case, quick sip of that. And let's consider our next move now that we've done everything there. Actually, one final shout out, Alexandru. Thank you for stopping by once again. Always appreciate your comments. Once again, deeply sorry for dissing the home country. In any case, for this episode, we'll be looking to do another courtyard run. We have an invitation. It would be silly not to use it. Again, when we last exited the courtyard, we'd fled from a crocodile. I'm not going to... I may not want to actually proceed with killing that crocodile, given the risks involved. I'm not sure if it's actually mission critical. So with that all said, we'll bring along a fairly good duration-based party. We have an Ancestor's Coat and a Sacred Scroll on Brimu the Vestal. We also have Desurs, another named character. And again, the offer stands, guys. If you're a sub, feel free to just let me know. If I have a free slot for you guys, just tell me what class you want to be and what you want to have them named as, and I'll be happy to include you in the party. Anyway, Desurs, we have Nico the Flagellant and Sarah the Hellion. So 3 people who cannot die in a mission, which is why I'm considering skipping the crocodile. Everyone is cursed, which makes sense when you're going into the courtyard as well, because your chances of picking up the curse in very, very long dungeons when it's only bloodsuckers is exceedingly high. But it does mean we have to make sure that we bring lots and lots of blood with us. Again, we're pretty fine for cash. So let's just provision up. Yep, still embark. And make sure we bring 2 stacks of blood, just to be sure. I will also bring a goodly number of shovels. And again, I'm just going to refer to the little post-it note cheat sheet I've been building up here. Holy water is nice, but I need bandages, torches, shovels, and food. That's pretty much it. Keys are nice, but you know, we'll bring a stack. But again, it was shovels. Yeah, absolutely, just shovels. We got bandages. Yes, absolutely, the bandages. Torches, we'll just bring probably only the 1 stack, and then 2 stacks of food. Medicinal herbs are also going to be relatively useful, given that we already have to occupy that stack there. We spent, you know, a decent amount of change, but I'm not too worried. One thing I might actually just do is bring extra shovels along, because I've learned something. You can actually camp in the courtyard, which I didn't know. I was watching somebody else play on Twitch, and they shared the tip, and it was awesome. So if you break up the crates of wine with a shovel, you'll get a camp. Yeah, you'll get firewood. So it's definitely worth doing, and we'll bring along extra food because we can. And our inventory is already completely full of random tchotchkes, so I'm just going to make a mental check to make sure I haven't forgotten anything important. No, we have bandages, we have some keys, we have some blood. Okay, we're good to go. We are good to go. Let's get in and wait for this gigantic map to load. Sometimes the game does struggle a bit as these things go through. Again, while things loading, as always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I had a lot of fun playing this game. Unfortunately, over the last few days, I haven't had as much time to play as I'd like. In fact, I haven't even played for I haven't played the game for 2 days. I've just been uploading. I've been making my backlog of videos public. So I hope I'm not too rusty. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Whoa, look at this map. Now I think that's the crocodile that we just ran away from. I'm not sure if I should chance fighting him, and in fact I don't think I have to. I think actually the route to success lies by going all the way down here at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is take the stress of walking backwards. Again, as much as my party fled with their lives, they fled with a hell of a lot of stress and didn't want to chance any heart attacks. So taking this opportunity to back up now, and again, it's going to be a fairly... Oh, you're craving already. Okay, that's fine. That's why we brought all that extra blood. Alright, sirs. Feel better. Good stuff, boyo. Good stuff. Alright, at the doorway, backing up, and the best route for us is going to be going around this way and down, so let's get that started. I think we've, yeah, cleared up everything there. Corridor battle coming up, which is fine by me. I could use the chance to get some treasure. Not that there's a shortage of treasure in this dungeon by any measure. And let's consider our opening moves. We can do a party buff, and it's a sweet, sweet party buff, but we don't have surprise, so we need to start focusing on doing some early damage. Pretty... chain bleed I think is going to be the best bet for us right now, just to maximize the chance of dropping a bleed. And that goes down okay, 5 and 7, and bleeds on everyone, which is just fine by me. Manservant will drop a guard on someone, but he drops a guard on the least problematic person. Courtesan is going to do her, yeah, crazy ass, everyone gets a buff, which is quite nasty. I will make a considered effort to take her out, because those buffs can become problematic. The other option is to try and debuff that Chevalier, but I can't kill him, so I'll instead focus on where I can do the best damage. And again, that Courtesan is dead in her next action, which is fine by me. Munch goes down, and it's a dodge, because Nico is fantastic. Try for an Iron Swan to again kill off this Manservant. Chance for it, provided I can get the hit in, and that denies him a turn. Yeah, sweet. Excellent. Well done. And that guard is clear. Subterranean Skewer goes down, and it's dodged as well. I'm getting really lucky with these corridor battles. I'm getting really lucky, and I'm appreciative and grateful. I could try for a stun on someone, and in fact the best odds are going to be on the Chevalier. That Sacred Scroll is going to debuff her chance of actually landing anything, but if it works, it's worth it. And unfortunately it doesn't, but that's fine. That's just fine. Alright, turns up, and it should be a fairly early start for the Courtesan. What we will do, though, is try and get a slice off going on the Chevalier. 4 damage taken, and the bleed, unfortunately, is resisted. We'll have to wait for the Flagellant to debuff him. Bit of damage on the Vestal, but nothing to be worried about. She resists the Blight, and again, just 2 peeps for us to worry about. Now, there's a remote chance for an insta-kill on the Flesh Eater. I'm going to instead focus on the Chevalier, for clear and good reasons. Unfortunately, he does not take the debuff, but he does take the bleed, which is just fine by me. Given the higher bleed resistance, I'll just do damage the old-fashioned way. Great. Strike for 11, that's not too shabby. And he's down to 15 HP. Subterranean Skewer goes down, lands 14, and I'm not worried about taking damage. I'm not worried about taking... What are you doing? Okay, well, I'm not worried about taking damage, but I'll still freak out when it happens. Let's get some more damage to the Chevalier, as well as getting some heal up on my Vestal. Nice. He still has 9 hit points left, so he's not quite dead yet. I think we can probably finish him off with the Jester. Nice crit there, and that should spur off some de-stress. And we're not quite on half-life, unfortunately. That bleed is going to be a problem, but I think we're going to be fine to faff and endure it, to be honest. Wow, okay, so this Flesh Eater is dead in the next turn. Unfortunately, he's going to munch on the wrong guy. Yep, 8 damage taken, but no other problems. Let's just do a self-heal here, because we know that the Demon Slug is, you know, we don't have to care. He's already dead. He's already dead. With that bleed, we'll go down to below half-life, which means we just need to faff around and waste turns. Let's buff the health up to Sirs the Jester. Nice, nicety nice. And, yeah, let's take our opportunity to faff as best as we can. Bit of stress reduction there. And keep self-healing. Hopefully I'll get the totem with the Flagellant first. If I don't, that's okay. That's okay. Well, that's fine. We'll have to pay out on our next piece of combat. Yeah, that's fine. That's just fine. We have a long walk ahead of us regardless. Am concerned with him being on 18 HP, but again, we have a pretty good chance of surprising these guys. And, you know, Flagellants are pretty fast for their opening move, so not too concerned. Not too concerned. yeah, I'm just a bit more worried than I normally am because, yeah, I haven't played the game for like 2 days. I had some stuff to do with life, some stuff to do with work, and I went out partying, and unfortunately that's kept me away from my computer. What I might just do though is just have one food. No, I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'm not too worried. I am worried, as you can clearly tell I'm worried, but I'm not too worried, and that's gonna have to do, I guess. I have a curio here. I have to try and remember what that curio does when I see it. Really want to keep my eyes open for the crates of wine, because I want to get me a camp in this dungeon just to make healing and stress easier. Now, these things from memory, they give you treasure when you burn them, and I can definitely spare the torch. Nice. Alright, you're going to freak everyone out, that's fine. And I'm actually okay for blood. I'm going to keep that gold instead. Or, what I could do alternatively, is given that your craving is put bloodlust on you. Just boost your HP as well, which is going to give me a much stronger opening heal. It's fine by me, and let's press onwards bravely. Yeah, not too worried about getting trinkets at this stage. My inventory is pretty full. We are really just questing for the win. We are questing for the win. Sorry, when I say questing for the win, I mean we are exploring to meet our objectives. That is the purpose of this dungeon. It's to, yeah, go through like a huge space. I haven't looked at any like guides or maps for this dungeon for, you know, good reasons. I want to play it blind. I want to, you know, like be surprised. But with that all said, yeah, I'm not carrying any holy water. That's fine. I can skip those. But with that said, one of the things I love about the DLC, is that things are new. It causes some anxiety for me. You know, I don't know what's going to be happening next, and that's fun and exciting. All right, so we're now going into undiscovered territory. Well, why are you doing that? A boon at last. Oh, okay, so you just... Alright, that's fine. So you're wasting anyway, I didn't notice that, so let's not have you die. Let's not have you die if we can help it, and let's just keep our eyes open and our inventory open as well, and we have combat. No surprise, but that's fine, because we can open up with a fairly strong opening strike, as well as a heal to go along with it. Stress could be an issue, or it could not. Again, that Insatiable Ghoul is our best chance to actually get that bleed working for us. Let's see if it takes. It does, and for 9 as well. That's such a sweet attack. I love the Flagellant class. Yeah, Nico, you got a good character there. Maddening Wine, 4 damage, and a bit of additional stress there as well. Those horrors aren't too much of a worry for me at this stage, given where we're at, but what I will do is really focus on trying to add some bleeds to that ghoul. And again, just slice off is all we need, because you know, just the one bleed is all he's going to be able to take. Munch goes down, 5 damage taken, and no blight, fortunately. That stress is building up, but I'm not too concerned. No chance for an insta-kill on that sycophant, so I'm going to probably leave him well alone. Do I have a chance for an insta-kill here? I do, but it's really remote. Let's instead just do some good old-fashioned... Actually, you know what? There's going to be more damage potential from if it bleeds. Let's do it. 5 damage taken, not too shabby. And this guy's rocking like 18 bleed a turn, which is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Let's keep working down on him if we can, just to heal up the Vestal at the same time as well. Fine, fine, fine. Again, not too concerned about stress levels, but I do have to be quite proactive about this, because I accrue a lot of stress walking through these dungeons. But with that said, I'm just going to keep going with bleeds here on this ghoul, and he's rocking like 23. Not quite dead. Not quite dead, more than likely, but we'll see how things go. That's a pretty big hit to the Jester, which is regrettable, but let's make sure this ghoul is finished off. Sweet critical there. That's the kind of stress relief you want to be seeing, and this guy is definitely dead in his first action, which is fine by me. Let's try for that Wicked Hack on the Flesh Eater now. It's a dodge, but that's okay. We've been having some pretty good runs on the board in this combat. Focused heal on the Jester, up by 11, and he's looking pretty once again. Munch goes back down, 5 damage taken, not too shabby. but that blight could be a problem. Bombing run, yep. Full 6 and 8. That's, oh my gosh, he's carrying some nasty dot. How much is that? 6 damage. Damn. All right, so he's actually at risk of death. But we need to actually start dealing with these guys. 9 damage taken, no bleed. That's fine. We can finish that mob off with yeah, a bit of a jab there. Let's start working on the Sycophant before he causes me any more aggravation, and that bleed is in place. Do have a turn of the Vestal, fortunately, and we will definitely be focusing on Desurus the Jester. He's just rocking too much damage over time. I could use a bandage at this stage, but I'm not going to. And the reason why is because I think I'm going to need it for something else, but I will use a Jester for stress relief at this stage. Okay, and let's keep wailing down here. Actually, kind of, we're in the 4th turn, so I don't want to get the kill. I want to actually wait it out for one more turn. Deafening Wine goes down, 3 damage, bit of stress. Yeah, no problem there. I'm happy with that. Unfortunately, he is stunned, which prevents me from doing any stress relief. But there are other ways of taking care of these kinds of problems. Excuse me, quick cough there, and I will once again boost up the health of the Jester. Just trying to like ride out the storm on those dots, and we're looking fine. Again, that Sycophant has, well, ooh, yeah, need to do something about that. I will try to get another bleed in place, and he will be dead in his next action. Yes, he will. Self-heal on the Hellion, and need to, again, probably drop a party heal at this stage. Yeah, 6s all around. That works fantastically well. Fantastically well. Let's just take off some stress from that Flagellant as well, because, again, they do work as a bit of a complementary pair, but you can go too far. Just going to keep juggling stress because that Sycophant's already dead, and we're fine.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Now, I'm going to choose to drop 1 shovel in favor of a Sapphire, because gold is pretty awesome. And I'm going to keep going with my 2 stacks of blood. It may have been a mistake to bring that much blood with me. May have been a mistake, but I'm going to bear it out regardless. I'm going to leave that behind. I know we can just disinfect it. But I'm going to leave that for when I need it, because I'm fine for food. I'm completely fine for food. We have 2 Supplicants and 2 Chevaliers, and we have the element of surprise in our favor, which is absolutely fine by me. Given the Chevaliers, I'm going to open things up with a party buff, and I might be running some heavy party buffs just to make sure our speed is consistently high. And Iron Swan makes sense. The damage, if it bleeds, it's not going to have the same damage potential. I want to actually get a strike in with the Flagellant first, so let's make the wrong decision and spread the damage out. Again, it's always a bad idea to spread out your damage, but sometimes it can be the right play. In the meantime, we could look for stun opportunities, and we kind of have one on this Chevalier here, which we can take, and I think we will. 2 damage, and does it take? Nope. Okay, he resists. That's regrettable, but acceptable. Buried Blast goes down. Nasty damage on the Jester. And yeah, those stuns did actually come through, which is really concerning. Gather Blood goes down for 6 damage, and I'm getting a little bit worried. Just a little bit worried, but let's see how things go. Great miss. I'm glad for that. And then Buried Blast again in the back rows. 10 and 12. Damn, okay, so he's almost on death's door. He's double stunned. Not that double stun is a thing, but we will need to find a way of making this work out. Vestal's definitely going to be occupied with healing him up, but I think we'll get some early moves in regardless. Yes, we will. Okay, let's hope for a crit here. Only a 12, that's fine by me. Again, we're just trying to stay as far away from death's door as we can. The blood goes down, 4 damage taken, and no other ill effects. That Chevalier is dead in his next turn, and he drops a self-draining Obscure on my Flagellant, which is just fine by me. Okay, they're just going to double down on him, which is great. He should be on less than half life, so we can start doing some sweet stuff. Oh, is he going to? No, good, great dodge. Good. Good. Terrifyingly good, and just terrifying all over. Let's drop that stress level down by a smudge, because again the Jester's abilities aren't hugely useful for anyone else. Another chance for an Iron Swan. Be fools not to take it. That's 16 damage and only 12 HP left. We will focus on healing up that Jester, who is the weakest of the lot. Again, up by 11 and getting closer to being topped up. And yeah, I think an Exsanguinate is going to be the call for us. Or we could just do a heal. They're both not bad decisions. Now, relatively high bleed resist here, and again, this doesn't debuff their bleed resist, but 9 damage is fairly compelling, but so is healing up 2 people to full life, so let's just do that. Done. Yeah, that's I think the better call in the midterm. Predigestion goes down, 1 damage taken, and yeah, no other ill effects. 1 Chevalier is dead and buried, and we just need to take these knocks. They're going to happen, we can't avoid them. Yep, 13 damage, it is what it is, but that's why we healed her, and predigestion as well. Ooh, that's a really hefty predigestion, and a blight to boot. Darn. Alright, let's drop a slice off here on the Chevalier. It's not going to be enough for the kill, so instead let's do a chain bleed. 3 and 4, not too shabby, and unfortunately the bleed doesn't take. Punish goes down. That should hopefully seal the deal. Yes, it does. Alright, so that chappie is dead in his next action. Let's try and close down that Supplicant. Still has 6 HP. It's not going to be enough to kill, unfortunately. Alright, Predigestion down on the Flagellant, and we're looking fine. As long as I just leave my Leper alone, great. Sorry, my Vestal alone. Yeah, okay, so she's hurting, but we can deal with that. Let's, yeah, up by 11. That's just fine by me. And we're, that dot was pretty substantial. It's 4 damage per turn. Maybe I should be packing anti-venoms. Oh well, what can you do? We need to faff this out. This Supplicant's dead in his next action, so we can just sort of focus on macro things. We're already in turn 5, so we're already going to take that penalty for not killing them quickly enough. Let's strike down the Supplicant, 12 damage. Yep, 13 HP left, and let's keep healing up the Vestal. I think next turn we might be in a good place for a party heal rather than a focused heal. Gather Blood goes down on her, and it's a dodge. Thank you, RNGesus. You are kind and benevolent. We'll keep doing stress transfers. This won't get the kill, but it will guarantee that he will die, and then, well, not quite, actually. Not 1 hit point off. 1 hit point off. That's okay, we can work with that. Because, again, we don't want him to die too quickly. Again, de-stress the Hellion. Sarah's looking like she's in a good place. I will... Oh, sweet crit, Sarah. Yeah, good work there. Good work. Good work. Still have a free turn in with that Vestal, which I want to be taking. Let's do a stress transfer rather than doing damage to the Supplicant, and we'll ride out whatever pain we get given. And I think it's going to be a party heal for us. Yeah, up by 6s all around, and that's just dandy. This Supplicant is already dead. We can just disregard anything that he does. Unfortunately, the Vestal will take 7 damage, and again, she is once again our focus for healing. Flagellant is still the focus for de-stressing because we're using his stress transfer ability there. No need for us to really do that again. Well, negative 16 plus 9, that's not too bad a trade. Let's do that on the... Jester. I'm just faffing around at this stage. Faffing can be worthwhile. Let's just, again, keep faffing, because we don't need to do anything for something to die, and unfortunately the Vestal won't get her chance to get some damage done there.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, don't really like hurting for deeds or portraits, to be honest. I mean, portraits are very, very useful. I need to save up everything, but it is, I think it's crests I need for the next building I want to unlock in the district. But regardless, let's have a look-see in this chest, because again, I can just throw out those portraits if I need to. If there's anything compelling. Wait, what are you doing? Lost. Oh, okay, that was a waste. This holds a key. Oh, whoa. No, this holds glittering prizes. Okay, what are you? Choices. None of these are incredibly compelling trinkets, to be honest. I'm gonna probably leave these behind. I could pick up that blighting satchel. Yeah, let's pick up the blighting satchel. That can... it's only an uncommon though. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. In fact, we can probably skip these chests until such a time as we are ready to actually take down the Viscount. Again, no problem. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wow. Again, I keep making the mistake of not walking around with my inventory open. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. Okay, let's... Nope. Good. Smashing. Please give me wood for fire. Yes! Okay. This is perfect. This is exactly what we've been looking for. Next clear room, we'll drop those portraits. I will camp to do some better reduction of stress and give me better heals and stuff and things. That is sweet. Alright, bit of combat. 2 manservants, a courtesan, and a chevalier. We'll try and focus down on the courtesan if we can. Yeah, let's focus down on the courtesan to open things up. 8 damage, and that bleed has taken 5. Let's keep that going. 7 damage, and she only has 12 HP. Unfortunately, she resists the bleed, which is surprising. Alright, the manservants are guarding each other, and that courtesan is not quite dead. She will buff everyone else, unfortunately. Can't avoid that, but the chevalier is now out of position, which is fine. Enraging slight, 4 damage taken, and a heck of a lot of stress. We'll be camping soon, so I'm none too worried. That mark could cause me some problems, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Let's take out that courtesan. Done. Alright, it's 1 less to worry about. And let's take a heal on ourselves. Yes, crit for 24. That's beautiful healing. Beautiful healing. Desurres is going to get struck, 15 damage, and that is relatively crippling for him. Again, we can try and pace things out, or I can just use bandages. Enraged Slight goes down for 5 damage. Look, I think I'm going to be using bandages, to be honest, because he is low on HP. And, wow, he's really getting wailed on. Really, really getting wailed on a lot. Okay, let's do that. Let's move you back into position so that everyone else can take their strikes. Let's focus down that Chevalier if we can. 4 damage taken, and... no debuff, but the bleed is in play. Alright, Buried Blast. No, don't leave Desurres alone. God, okay. Not quite dead, but on 1 hit point. God darn it. Alright, but it's all of our actions now. We can heal him up a bit. 10 bleed going through on the Chevalier as well, which is significant, but it's not going to be enough. Like, he's really hurting us a lot. Thirst on the Flagellant, which is going to work out really well for me, even though his stress is really high. Damn it, come on. 3 damage and even more stress. Okay, so it is going to be Jester like priority stress healing the Flagellant, and the Flagellant priority healing the Jester. So that's a nice little synergy there, but we're not going to have a chance to do any meaningful anything to that Chevalier aside from the Iron Swan. Let's do regardless. 15 damage taken. He's got... okay, so he's dead in the next turn. That's fine. Skewer goes down. 16 damage. God damn. And a fresh bleed as well. Alright, well let's... oh, look at that heal. Look at that heal. Wow. Refined Palate goes down. 5 damage and probably a bunch of stress. Yep. I need to wrap this up. I cannot keep taking these hits. Right, let's focus on stress reduction on the Flagellant for the moment. Yeah, Nico's looking a bit peaked. Gibbering Entourage goes down, and alright, I'm not sure what the point of that was beyond. Alright, self-heal, sorry, heal on the Jester. It's only up by 10 this time, but again, I've got no complaints about that level of healing at all. Chevalier is already dead. This guy has some epic protection, which I can't really do much about. What I can try and do is sidestep his protection with bleeds instead. So 4 damage, and unfortunately the bleed did not stick. Let's try it again with the Flagellant, and no, nothing is sticking to this guy at all. That prot is just too damn high, and these manservants are scary as hell when they're in their metamorphosed form. 63, 68, let's take care of 68 for the moment. Yowza. Alright, choice cut. 4 damage, and even more bleed. 6 damage per turn, and again, wow. Jesus.
Clarified in a single strike.
Wow, that is insane. Let's keep trying to work down this manservant. Hopefully a bleed will eventually take. Yes, okay, that's 1 bleed. Let's heal up the Desurres, because my god, like how much? 9 damage next turn. That's nuts. Alright. if that bleed takes, he's dead, and that's just fine by me. The guard goes down, and wow, that is nuts. And okay, first of all, before I do anything, bandage. Yeah, okay, that was necessary. That was a necessary bandage. Let's try and reduce his stress just a smidge. And all right, one is dead. Only one attack left. Refined palate. That's fine. You'll rock a bit of stress, but we're in a better place. Already in turn 6. No stun takes. That's fine by me. Let's start wailing down this guy. He's got 5 HP left. The question is now whether I go in for the kill or whether I try and faff. No, let's go in for the kill. Let's go in for the kill.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright, let's pick here to camp. We have some like mondo stress to take care of.
Close in tenuous firelight.
We will have a feast. Ooh, okay, so that had a negative effect on somebody. Let's reduce 50 stress here. Sweet. That works an absolute treat. And let's consider our options carefully. So all companions, negative 15 stress is pretty good. Health, I'm kind of okay-ish for. Yeah, every rose. Yep. Let's prevent ambush. No one has a morality debuff, that's fine. Let's prevent ambush regardless. Let's take care of some of the jester stress and no diseases, no other options. Ugh, done. Points used. Okay, so we've eaten some food. We have some scouting. I'm going to go off in this direction to start things off, just to see what we can see. If I can find another wine crate, I'll be grateful. Not too keen on getting some free trinkets, but there's always a chance it's going to be something that's going to be revolutionary, but I'm just going to carry on. I'm guessing there's going to be a bit of doubling back involved, so I can make my choices when the time is right. And let's see what we have in terms of scouting. Right, let's take the north road for now, go back into our inventory, just to get there with interrupts, and that's going to be a chance for treasure, a chance for stress reduction, but oh, nope, burn it, got there in time, good. I'm going to pick up the holy water and the ruby. So what is holy water good for? Holy water is good for the blood fountains. Yeah. Alright, let's... Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with that. Just pit busts and call that a day. Done, because I can't use holy water on my own guys, because they will burn. Something I learned from an experiment some time ago. Alright, another room. Curio. More treasure. Alright, battle, treasure. Alright, that's interesting. Let's keep burning torches and hope that we get some treasure that stacks. Nice.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We can leave those citrines behind. I saw someone on a Twitch stream taking antiquarians in here, which I thought was insane, because I'm too concerned by the combat effectiveness of my party to... Oh, wasting. No problem there. Let's give you a bit of a feed. Everyone else is craving. Wow, and you're wasting. Done. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, let's get into this battle. Let's see what we have to see. Okay, supplicant, sycophant, manservant, and a courtesan. Not too bad a party. We'll probably focus and prioritize on the sycophant early on, just to avoid the stress. 10 damage and no bleed. Alright, that's regrettable. Infallible Certitude goes down the supplicant rather than the courtesan, which is fine by me. And maddening wine on the Vestal, who dodges like an absolute champ. Alright, let's finish off this sycophant. Beautiful critical hit there. Beautiful crit. And let's do a bit of stress management on the Jester. Good stuff. Good stuff. Midnight Minuet, they'll get a buff and a shuffle. But their accuracy will be reduced. What I will do is probably focus on an early heal for the Jester. And Desurus is looking just a smidge healthier there. Gather the Blood goes down. Great dodge. Great dodge. And we'll be focusing down on that courtesan. Enrage Slight. 5 damage and probably about 30 stress. Oh, and a shuffle as well. Alright, well, it's less stress at least, but she is marked, which is a problem. Especially with my, Ooh. Actually, that is a problem. think the Vestal's gonna have a turn first. So let's drop a... Let's drop a stress reduction on the Jester. Again, he has fewer chances for critical hits, and so it's a higher priority. Let's consider our options carefully. Higher damage, less accuracy. High prot, and she's guarded. Let's take the chance of the Supplicant, who dodges, unfortunately. That is going to happen. Can't do anything with the Flagellant aside from moving. It's prudent. Predigestion goes down 3 damage, and probably a Blight as well. Nope, she resists. That's just fine by me. We'll drop a Judgment then on the Supplicant. Oh, these guys are so good at dodging. God damn. Alright, Infallible Servitude this time on the Supplicant, so the guard is off. And his protection is looking gnarly. Let's get a strike down on the Courtesan. 10 damage and no bleed. Careless Whispers go down, and 3 dodges and 1 strike for... Yep, 9 horror in total, that's fine.
Even the boldest gaze.
Let's keep de-stressing, with de-stressing on Sarah the Hellion, the priority for the moment. Yeah, these courtyard battles, they really make me nervous. Alright, 10 HP left, 6 bleed, not enough to kill. Oh, right, you're having fun there. Let's try and Judgment this Courtesan down to the... Yes, okay, so she'll be dead in the next turn. We've gotten a heal in on the Vestal as well, which is fine. Predigestion, once again, 5 damage and no blight. Fantastic. Fantastic, the Thirst this time, and it is 7 damage. This guy's going to morph into something horrible and new. Let's keep dealing with stress on the Vestal. We're already in turn 4, so this is really dragging on. Focus Punish on the Manservant. 5 damage, and the bleed does take. His resistance is reduced heavily, but we'll just... Oh, he's too dodgy. Too dodgy. Alright. That's workable. Let's drop a Judgment. Hope it takes. Just get the heal in. Nope. It's just too fast. Ooh, 9 damage, and yeah, that Vestal is looking unhappy. Gonna quickly do a change of position, not that it's gonna make a huge difference. What I will do though is again try and drop on the bleed on the Manservant. That does take, and he is dead in his next action. Guard is off that Supplicant, and we are feeling better about this. Heal up Vestal, and she's 1/3 away from being topped up. I'll get a hit in. Yeah, okay, 10 damage. That's not amazing, it's not bad either. Gather the Blood goes down, 4 damage taken, and we are sort of okay. We're sort of okay. Who has the highest stress right now? It's going to be Nico, so Nico is cleaned up nicely. Shouldn't kill him instantly, but the bleed does take nicely. I'll faff the self-heal on Sarah, the Hellion, and I will probably drop a focus heal on... Yeah, I'll drop a focus heal on the Vestal. Alright, 7 damage, it's fine. And again, the Supplicant is already dead, he just doesn't know it, so we are fine. So fine, let's just faff things through highest stress that counts on the Jester, so we'll take care of that right now. And, let's go for the kill. Nice!
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So we've picked up as much gold as we can there. We have a lot of deeds. Survival guide, it's the common item, like it's not really going to be earth-shattering. I think I need busts more than I need... Yeah, I need busts more than I need deeds, so that's fine infantry-wise. What I will do though is drop 1 stack of shovels because I was over-prepared. Yeah, that's fine by me. Alright, so we have a path to follow down here. We'll see what this has in store and against the chance of treasure. Let's again keep our inventory open here. Well, let's burn this. Let's burn this. Let's see what we got. Yeah, alright, that was a waste of a torch. That's alright. That is alright. That's alright by me. So again, some damage on the party, nothing to be too concerned about. I remember that we have quite a few, ooh. What's all this then? Battle room. Move to this room, curio. Okay, so remember that we have some, curios that give us food, which are appealing. I'm gonna probably have to go all the way down this way first, so we'll double back here and do that for later. Let's press on. I'm not going to waste the torches at this stage. That's fine to leave behind. That's fine to leave behind. Let's just keep our eyes open for any surprises. And let's see if we get an extra scout here. The answer is a big fat negatory, but we will move towards this battle room of the Curio with a corridor battle in first. We're all in the right positions. Yes, we are. Let us advance. Okay, Flesh Eater, Manson, Esquire, and a Sycophant. Want to make sure that we're focusing down on that Esquire if we can. 6 damage, and yeah, good bleed in. Want to make sure that we're getting that action before he gets his riposte going. So he's taking as much damage from damage over time as is possible. Thirst goes down on the Hellion, and yeah, he's suffering some damage there. Well, get an Iron Swan in, no complaints there, 15 damage, and he has 12 HP left, so he'll be dead in 2 turns. Pretty major stress on the Hellion, but I do want the chance to get some bleeds going on somebody, particularly with this Man 7 before he starts to... Nope, it's a dodge. That's irksome. 8 damage again on the Hellion, and I think I'm going to have to focus on her, especially with that Blight in place. Yes, so heal up by 12. May not choose to waste a turn with Thirst. Okay, so you're not activating your riposte. 6 damage, and oh, you've healed yourself in a nasty way. You're an ugly, ugly, monstrous thing. Let's start dealing with that stress level now. That's going to be pretty important, and down to 26. That is much better. Infallible Servitude, it's fine, you can guard that little beastie. I have a few strikes left in this turn, though, to take out that stress. To take out that Esquire who's gone into beast mode. Right, one more strike, 10 damage, and he is definitely dead in his next action, so I don't need to worry about him in the least anymore. I will go for an Iron Swan because it will do better damage on the Man 7 than doing any other attack.
Decimated.
As I said, it has such a high chance for a crit. Even if the back row is guarded, it's worthwhile doing. Great dodge from Sarah. Very worthy addition to the party. Glad I renamed you. And let's probably drop another focused heal on the Hellion for the moment. So I want to be using her turns for killing rather than removing curses and whatnot. Yeah, there we go. 10 damage made and done. The bleed is in place, but the debuff has not taken. Bombing run goes down in the back. 8 and 6, pretty hefty, but nothing that we can't live through. Those bleeds will be a problem for us, though. And there is... Ooh, your first action will indeed be... yeah, perfect. That is perfect. Sorry, the less 3 will be on less than half-life. It works great for me as an action. We will take care of some stress on the Hellion just to make sure that we're fine to the next stretch of the dungeon. And I will try and finish off that Sycophant. Nope, not quite agile enough to make that work. 20, yeah, let's take care of the... Let us take care of the Jester. Alrighty. It's not worth stress healing anyone. Let's just do the best damage we can. It's not an amazing attack given it's the Flesh Eater, because it will resist the bleed, but there you go. Let's drop some epic heals. Nice. Oh, and they're crits as well. So sweet. I love those. I love those heals. Alright, let's take out that Sycophant once and for all. No more worries there, just a Flesh Eater to worry about. Munch goes down. 7 damage, and a Blight as well, so that's a pretty massive dot there, but what I'll do is roll a party heal just to counteract that. Only 4s, but again, no huge complaints there at all. Munch goes down to the Jester, 6 damage, and no Blight this time around, which is fine with me. He's rocking some pretty nasty, nastiness. Sorry, I completely forgot what I was saying. It's like 2 in the morning where I am. Let's drop a party buff. Just gonna speed up and keep our actions in train, and I could probably get a kill here right now. I'm not sure I want to with those dots on the... No, we're in turn 5. Like, before we take the stress penalty, we'll just do it. Done. Done. Okay, let's consider options. We can reduce some of that damage. We're still going to take 6 HP of damage, which is workable. Less than ideal, but it's workable. And for everything else, like, I think we're going to be fine. We've got 4 sapphire. That's a pretty healthy stack of sapphire right there. And let's carry on into the dungeon. Now, I'm considering using some food here, but yeah, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. This is 3 sycophants and a courtesan. And that could cause me some real problems. What I'm going to do is probably open things up with some chain bleeds if I can. 4 and 6, not too shabby, and one of those bleeds takes. Let's keep focusing down on that one guy. 11 damage, and he has, yep, he will be dead in his first action. Done. So that's already a pretty good start to the exchange. Let's try and finish off another. Done. Alright, just doing a great job with turn denial here, and taking care of some stress as well. Damsel in distress goes down, and she's forced that sycophant to guard her, which is fine by me. Let's drop a party heal, up by 6s all around, which is very nice. Maddening wine, bit of stress, but no worries, as they're fond of saying in Australia. And thirst goes down, 4 damage, and no other ill effects. Okay, so with that all said and done, we have some good targets for stress relief. We also have some good targets for damage. Let's de-stress. Okay, bit of bleed on that courtesan. Fortunately, nothing takes. Damsel in distress goes down yet again. May as well What's your prot? Oh, plus 45 for 2 rounds. Okay, let's try and get a bleed on the sycophant through the courtesan. Yeah, that worked out just fine by me. Could drop a focused heal here, and I think I will. Done, up by 11. Very nice. Topped off handily. No one is wasting. Couple of craving, couple of normal. Deafening wine goes down on the Hellion, and Sarah can deal with the stress. It's only 6. It's fine. No stun either. Let's try and finish off this chappy here. 5 damage. He's currently rocking. Only 4 bleed. Let's try that again. Alright, so he should now be dead. Yes, okay, so he's dead in his first action, which is fine by me. Could look at... No, well, it's going to be a waste. Like, it's just a waste of a turn if I attack him or her, the courtesan. So that's fine. Yep, he's on guard. He will be dead, and we will drop a party heal, I think. Nice, and a crit as well in the front ranks, which is just perfect. Great, sycophant is gone. The damsel has no one to guard her, and so we can just start hitting the lady in her dress. It's apparently where the animation drops. The thirst goes down. It's a dodge. I've been getting very few dodges in this dungeon, which I'm sure that you've noticed. But you know, I'm not feeling cheated by it at all. Not salty. I'm just playing the game by the numbers. It's how it's supposed to be done. There we go. Bit of blood.
Nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Given how often it's coming, I might actually just drop a stack, as much as it's going to be a depletion of my supply.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, none of these things are like incredibly convincing, to be entirely honest. It's just gold. And I'm kind of fine for gold. Like, we've already got 3,500, 4,000, 5,000, 9,000. Yeah, like we're fine. We're fine. Like we're covering our costs and then some with this one. I'm not going to be too worried. I just want to have the option of using all of the things and to have those options when I need them. Right, where is this going? Right, down south. Let's explore. Something I am willing to drop stuff for is the chance to camp, even though my food situation isn't amazing. Yeah, I mean, firewood is life. The question is whether the thing that I drop is keys, which have a fairly limited value, but if I have to have them for something, then I'm going to need them for something. No, I mean, it's just quest rewards. And enhanced quest rewards are kind of fine. I'm not too worried there. Okay, we'll drop those keys. Bit of a waste of gold having bought so many, but that's okay. The price of over preparation is wastage. But what you get for over preparation is liberty. Supplicant, Manservant, Chevalier, Courtesan, and I have been shuffled, which could cause me some very substantial problems. Fortunately, this little chappy here can move in multiple positions. Infallible Servitude goes down very early on the Courtesan, and I have a feeling that it's going to be the Chevalier that we are worried about. Oh, party damage and horror to boot as well.
The birthplace of dread.
Start the slow advance with my friendly neighborhood Hellion. Could try and accelerate that process, but I need to get some early damage done. A chain attack, I believe, is going to disregard. It will. Great crit there. And one bleed on the guy with the higher prot in place. Let's consider our options carefully. I think a judgment might be a bad course of action, but we'll do a party heal instead. One crit there as well. Not too bad out of the bunch. Gather the Blood goes down to the Jester. 8 damage taken, and he's looking a bit peaked. Buried Blast as well. Oh, that's some nasty damage, 11 and 13. And those debuffs. Oh my god, I have to deal with those debuffs. And we're denied a ton of heals. Because that... Oh, it's so nasty. Okay, let's keep working down this Manservant. And he is now dead in his next action. I will get a bleed going on the Supplicant. If I can. Nice. Nice. That's just fine. Concerned about the Jester. Alright, that's fine. You can make something guard you. I don't mind. Gather the Blood, that's fine. Put that on the Flagellant. As you can tell, guys, I'm getting a bit nervous. Subterranean Skewer, 11 damage, and that's probably Death's Door. No, not quite. It's like off Death's Door by like nothing. Let's start working. No, well, I mean, I need to put more bleed on the Supplicant. He's the next person to die. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's move you back by one position. Doesn't really make a huge difference, but it does mean that I can... Well, it doesn't actually make any difference at all, to be honest. Probably a waste of a move. Actually, that was a waste of a move. I regret that. Midnight Minuet. These guys get a buff. At least that Supplicant's going to die, and hopefully my Vestal will get a turn in. Yes, good. Please heal the Jester. Beautiful crit as well. That's exactly what we want to have happen. That's... Yeah, RNG's is smiling on us. Really smiling. Great dodge from the Flagellant as well. And we are looking fine once again. Let's slice off that Chevalier. Hopefully that bleed takes this time. It does. The Thirst goes down, and 7 damage is taken. That Courtesan is looking evil. She's looking evil. That's just how she's looking. She's looking evil. 8 damage and no bleed, unfortunately, for that exchange. Let's heal up the Jester once again, and he's topped up 2 crit heals in a row. That is absolutely fine by me. Alright, let's get some good old-fashioned country damage done on that Chevalier. He has 1 turn left. Fortunately, 15 damage on the Hellion. Damn. A good thing I've got the trinkets to max him up. Great dodge from the Vestal as well. I'm feeling really lucky, honestly, with a lot of these. And alright, at least that Courtesan is taking some hits. Not worried about the stress on the Flagellant for the moment. No point me doing a slice off, to be honest, though. So let's party buff for the moment, just to max out our chances of getting some sweet crits in. Wicked Hack. Oh, that was a beautiful critical hit. Beautiful critical hit there, and that's round.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, so put up some food, which is going to be handy. Yeah, I'm fine to leave this stuff all behind. That's not a problem at all. And let's keep exploring this this distant something. Now, don't need the food just now. What I could do, though, to be prudent, what I should do actually to be prudent, is go back into this room. We've just picked up that firewood. We may as well use it. We know we have more food available to us, so let's just, yeah, let's make the best call.
In the dark, the battle may yet be won.
Let's have a feast. Unfortunately, that will make the Flagellant freak out and damage himself. Need some mental note. He's wasting, so we have to cure that. First thing we're going to cure is stress. We are also going to prevent ambush. Do I want to max out her crit? I think I do. I think I do. Yep, your crit is maxed. And given the pain that the gesture has been taken, let's buff his dodge as well. Rest up, that's fine. First things first, let's give you a bit of a feed. You are on just less than half-life, which is regrettable but acceptable. And let us carry on. We now have an curio that we can purify.
A handsome reward.
Nice.
For a task well performed.
Oh, okay, Vestal's wasting, that's fine. We know about that now, so we can take action. That's appropriate. Drop an early bleed on the Esquire, I think. 6 damage taken, and yep, the bleed is in effect, which is fine by me. Let's keep going with those bleeds before this guy gets his riposte going. Sweet crit as well, and well, this could be it. Yep, he's dead in his first action, which is fine by me. Actually worked out really well, to be honest. Vestal is coming up soon. Howl goes down though, and no one resists or dodges, but it's fine. Again, let's just give you a bit of that blood, make you feel a bit better about yourself. I'm gonna leave the flagellant alone. Chance to stun is non-existent. Let's just nope, dodged. That's regrettable. Stress levels aren't enough to occasion any real concerns. Let's just start with some slice offs. 65% chance to resist, but it takes regardless. Let's keep punishing him anyway. Nice. And unfortunately, nothing takes. Right, Ren goes down on the flagellant, and that's fine. 10 damage, and that's exactly what I wanted, to be entirely honest. Let's get some good old-fashioned country damage done with the Hellion, and Sarah is dropping some mad crits in play. Let's try a Judgment one more time. It does take this time 5 damage, and the Vestal is topped up. Flagellant should come out pretty early. Stress is not yet a factor. Let's keep those bleeds coming if we can. Right, 10 bleed coming in next turn. Oh, okay, dodged. That's regrettable. Let's drop an Exsanguinate. Beautiful strike there. And the bleed, and he's definitely dead. Done. All done.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, let's drop those crests in place, because crests are actually more useful for me. Let's patch up that bleed damage and keep things going. Right, what do we have behind door number 3? Right, well, we have a free camp. Don't mind if I do. Let's use that shovel there. And I'm comfortable with throwing out those bandages, more so than I am with throwing out anything else. So we're good to camp. We just need to find something that's going to give us a bit more food, because we're not running low by any measure, but I wouldn't mind having slightly... Well, I wouldn't mind knowing where food's going to come... Oh! That's fine. Let's just take whatever happens. What are the consequences? You're a tippler. That's fine. My guys never need de-stressing. They either die or they're fine. God, that's sad. That's kind of, yeah. Alright, 2 manservants, a chevalier, and a chevalier. I hate 2 chevalier battles. It freaks me out, especially when they get guarded. Let's get things started with an Iron Swan in the back. 10 damage, could be better, could be worse. Infallible Certitude. Okay, so a guy is guarding a guy who's guarding... Oh, it deactivated the, Well, that's interesting. When someone guards someone who's guarding, they can't chain guard. That is interesting. Right, let's get a chain bleed going. 4 and 3, and bleed take on everyone, which is just fine by me. Let's focus down on that Chevalier though. 5 damage and a bit more bleeding, 10 damage per turn. Not going to worry about healing up the Flagellant for the moment. Chance to stun is just terrible, but we'll take it on the Chevalier anyway. Yeah, he resists. That's okay. Skewer, great dodge. Sweet, sweet, sweet dodge. Skewer on the vessel this time. 13 damage. That's a bit more considerable, and a bleed to boot. And here's me fresh out of bandages, which is somewhat of a regret, but completely functional. Let's keep those chain bleeds going. 3 and 3, and the bleeds take. That's 14 bleed coming to on this chap with 21 HP. 5 damage taken on the... Oh, and a heal as well. Alright, might need to consider my options. Raging Slight, 5 damage, and probably about 20 stress. 15, okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's keep this guy going. 21 HP, 5 damage, and he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Let's drop a self-heal on the Vestal, up by 10. It makes up for some problems. Doesn't take care of everything. Buried Blast. Ooh, 13 to 9. Alright, that's regrettable, especially with that stun being in effect. But, again, we already know that that Chevalier is dead. I'm going to try and take out this Manservant, though, who's just being a real... Oh, he dodges. Alright. 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 Thirst goes down. 7 damage, and this chap will get a heal in, not that it counts for anything. And we're all looking pretty gnarly, to be honest. Like, high stress on one character, low HP, like, everywhere. How are 2 people guarded? Okay, well, I'm gonna take one out regardless. Yep, he is dead. That's fine. I will try a bleed attack on the Chevalier, and it's just gonna redirect. Should have just healed up, to be honest. That was a waste of a turn. Right, let's focused heal on the Jester, up by 12. Nice. Almost topped off. Skewer on the Hellion, 11 damage down, and she is going to be a real target for healing. They're not really focusing on my Flagellant, regrettably, but that's life sometimes. I will take care of some of her stress, though. Oh, I'm going to keep you alive, Sarah. I'm going to keep you alive. And let's get those bleeds going back on that Chevalier. Nothing's taking, though. These guys just aren't sticking to anything, and without those debuffs, I may as well just do some damage the old-fashioned way. Nice. Choice Cut goes down. 6 damage, and that will be a pretty epic bleed. It's only 3s. That's fine. Focus heal on the Hellion, up by 10. Not amazing, but not shabby neither. And some Braining Skewer for another 14 damage. My god, and a bleed. Well, we're going to be self-healing then with you, little Missy. That's clear. And finally, this Chevalier is... Well, actually, he's not quite dead. Needs a little bit more, but we have to self-heal her up to clear the bleed. The bleed is problem I need to take care of. Chevalier, 3 damage, and that is enough to get him on the, deadness next action. No bleed, fortunately, on the Vestal, and everyone's looking so darn weak. I might actually just spread the love as much as it's going to deny my Flagellant a chance to get an attack in. Just party heals are more efficient heals. Can't do much with a Jester aside from stress healing, which is fine. And let's keep going. Choice Cut goes down. 8 damage and no bleed, fortunately. Let's start whacking him around the head. 1 HP left. Wow. I'm already in turn 6. We may as well faff, to be honest. Let's just move. Yep, 6 is all around with the party heal. That's fine. Oh, I'm trying to think through things too much. Like, it's just games shit got real, and I'm getting nervous in the service. At least health-wise, we're not looking as bad as we were before. The thirst goes down. It's dodged, fortunately, and I think it's time to finish things. I could faff for longer. I want to give my Vestal one more chance to heal. Unfortunately, it is going to have to be, the last action of the turn. Alright, there we go. 4s all round. And, okay, we do get penalized in turn 7 with these guys, it's fine. Refined Palette is dodged, and I think it's time just to wrap things up. Jester's craving, but that's okay. We've got plenty of blood to go around. Unfortunately, he will freak out some people just a smidge, but that's why he is the de-stress guy. And let's finish off this chappy once and for all. Oh, well, let's not. I guess it's dodge. Let's try that again. Alright, second time's the charm.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright. Already had that eye patch, I think, so that should be fine to live without. Don't know what this is. It's a forgotten strongbox. It needs a key. Don't have one, so we'll just take a chance. It contains a key. It's a mission critical key. We will drop the crests, I think. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Right, that scouting is useless because you aren't showing me what you're scouting. Okay, there's a northern route. Great stuff. Alright, let's press on and see what we have to see. Alright, that's a treasure cocoon. I don't need it. Oh, they have gems. Let's try it out. It's a bit of food, not going to complain, and yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Health-wise, we could use some heals, but I think we could probably hope for a corridor battle to make that happen, and again, we know that we have one coming here. Could try and pick up more food, but at this stage it's a bit redundant. Could ditch blood for it, but let's not do that. Could get more camp. Well, that's interesting. Nope. Alright, got there in time.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Okay, let's ditch those deeds for the moment. Get to this room. We know it's an empty. We also there's some free food back there which we can grab. Now, obviously we're gonna. Yeah, I think here's a good enough place to camp. To be honest, it's let's take every opportunity. Now that I know that we can camp in this dungeon, it changes so much.
Vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
It's a feast. Nice. Let's avoid surprise first of all. Someone could use a buff, I'm sure. Yeah, 4 battles. Don't mind if I do on the Jester. Let's up the crit on the Hellion as well, just to make Sarah even axier than she has been before. And who's got the most stress? 6. Okay, let's de-stress out the Vestal. Okay, this is going on for a while. I don't know how long we've got in terms of runtime this episode, but it's a long mission so far. But again, that's why the courtyard is fun, because it goes and goes and goes forever. Let's purify those forgotten delicacies, and let's take that food back to 2 full stacks, so we have no concerns about our next camp. Again, this is just us doubling back, and let's see what we have to see. Yeah, I hope I find the secret room in this dungeon, because yeah, I think the last one got us a free like level 3 Plague Doctor or something, which I kept in my roster for a while and then I ended up firing. But yeah, the chance of getting well leveled up guys of a class I haven't had a chance to actually level up is... Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Wealth
All right.
beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Let's just pick up that gold temporarily. I feel it's not going to be super critical. Okay, and let's get back to the map and consider our options. We're going south. We have a trap to keep our eyes open for, which I will do like so. Great, 90%, 60, 80. Alright, let's take it on the Jester and hope for the best. Disarmed. Nice. And let us press on into this curio. Oh, hunger check. That's fine by me. That's why I've been purifying food and keeping 2 stacks on the go. Just a blood fountain. We do not have anything that we can use on that. I think it's holy water. So let's carry on. Oh, craving. That's fine. 2 supplicants, 2 courtesans, and no surprise and no surprises. Let's get things started with a bleed on courtesan position 3, 8 damage, and everything takes beautifully. Let's get a chain bleed going if we can now. Beautiful critical hit there. And yeah, she's dead. That works fine for me. Let's start wailing down this supplicant. Unfortunately, he's too dodgy for the likes of me. 3 dodge and 1 stress takes 1 horror is fine as far as that mix goes. Let's try and get some damage done on this bleeding supplicant. Unfortunately, he dodges again. My accuracy leaves something to Well, at least we dodge as well, as long as it's a fair trade. Pre-Jest goes down the Flagellant, 6 damage taken, and a Blight to boot, and it's a fairly high weight Blight as well. Let's do another Chain Bleed here on that Courtesan and Supplicant, just to get that Supplicant closer to being on the precipice of death. And sweet hit there, 14 damage, and another bleed as well. She is gone. She is gone. Her next action, which works fine for me. That Supplicant isn't quite, so let's add to his problems, and there's just going to be the one left in the land of the living. I might just heal up the Flagellant rather than waiting for him to go down to half-life, because... yeah, because arbitrarily. Bit of stress going down with the bunch, but that's okay. Only one enemy left, which is fine by me. Have some bigger stress on the Flagellant, so we'll take care of that for the moment. And he's looking just fine. Time though to start punishing that remaining Supplicant. 6 damage taken, plus the bleed does take, regardless of whether the debuff goes in place. Unfortunate dodge, and let's keep taking care of our Flagellant. No, let's just do some damage. Done. It's minor, but we'll take it regardless. Supplicant still has 2 turns in him and is doing damage to my guys, but nothing has too much in the way of an ill effect. Sweet. Well done. Well done, Nico. Well done. Free torch. Very grateful.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, it's fine. That is fine. What else do we have here? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, let's keep carrying on. I think I've actually made some pretty good progress. If you remember, guys, when we started this episode, we were over here to do the long walk, doubling back. We've cleared this wing. Got some pretty good loot, as much as my haul isn't going to be as big as my last mission because I was a bit over-prepared. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I might seriously consider... well, it's first of all... whoop. Nope! There, got it there in time. Oh, that was nasty. Alright. Let's give you some food. And, yeah, I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll keep everything as... oh, wasting! Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Let's give you some blood. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Don't mind if I do. Let's try and walk past that without an interrupt happening. Yep, fine. Let's press on. So again, we're doubling back. Someone set up a nasty trap in our way. Yeah, gonna ignore you. Hunger check, that's fine. There's a trap there, which we'll take with the Jester. Come on. Good. Disarmed. Well done. And now we're back into undiscovered territory. Where are we going? So we have the yellow key, which is the important thing. I want to use that yellow key before I... okay, bunch of maggots. These guys only have very minor health. I think we should be fine. Focus damage is probably going to be a better call. Let's make it happen. These guys don't leave corpses, so that's fine. Unfortunately, they do resist the bleed this time around. Oh, okay. You are a cranky, cranky crabbit. Let's go into that kill on the back row. Nice hit there on the upper range of what it should be delivering. No chance for an instant kill. Their bleed resistance is quite high, so let's take it on position number 2 here. 1 HP left and no bleed. That is a regrettable thing. Want to finish him off with Judgment. Nice! Too dodgy! Right, Gravedigger goes down, 5 damage taken, and no other ill effects aside from a little bit of stress. This time on the Jester, 4 damage. Not too bad, because the stuns aren't taken, which is a key thing, and once again, it's a dodge entirely. Right, it's fine by me, that's fine by me, that's fine by me. Could worry about stress, I'm not going to. I'll get a chain going to take out one, get some damage on another, and put us in there. Oh my god, a bleed actually took. That's redonkulous. Alright, done. Nicely done. Nicely done, chaps. Alright, let's focus heal on the Flagellant. Much better, up to 40 out of 46. Gravedigger goes down. It's dodged entirely. And it is the Hellions' turn to wrap things up. Thank you again, Sarah, for your combat contribution. Let's see what we have behind this mysterious doorway. Let's head north again. our inventory open and keep our eyes... Ooh, wasting. No need to waste. Don't need an extra camp. So we'll just... Alright, fine. If you have to do it that way, let's just do it that way. That's fine. I've got to deal with that annoying problem. It's annoying. Unquiet mind. Like, what is it that's making you grab for that? I don't know. Oh, it's because you have a curse, and it's a bottle of blood. Okay, it's a crate of blood wine. That makes sense. Okay, let's press on. Blood fountains, they generally seem to give me negative effects. So, okay, fine. Just do whatever you need to do. Right, no ill effects. No complaints there. No one's wasting. Everyone's fine. This is a locked gate. I have a key. Nice. Okay, so I think, given the fact that we've reached a certain milestone, it may be time for us to just look for loot, preferentially. This is going to be going down that direction as well, so that's fine. Let's take this moment to use one of our superfluous volume of camping supplies.
It's a goal without hope.
Let's prevent any additional stress accruing. Let's de-stress you. Actually, let's de-stress everyone. Nice. Yep, amp your crit, and we should be fine. And most importantly, we now have 3 free slots. We can actually pick up some treasure when the opportunity presents itself, which is, you know, nice. I'd like to leave with my pack fully laden. Oh, it's a trap! But there are no ill effects. Let's keep pressing on. Oh no! I just entered a battle potentially with wasting. Oh, damn it! With 2 guys wasting. I'm getting sloppy and tired, and I shouldn't be making these kinds of mistakes. These sycophants all have fairly high HP as well, which is going to be a huge problem. Good thing I have the camp in my inventory. Let's get a chain bleed going. Great crit there as well. First goes down on poor Sarah, who takes 6 damage. That mofo heals himself up. Goes for some stress, maddening wine, 6 damage, and even more stress on everybody. And one more sycophant to keep freaking out my peeps. That's regrettable and unfortunate, but at least the courtesan is now within easy reach of painting. Alright, Midnight Minuet, I'm going to shuffle them around and give them a damage buff. It's just what I need. Alright, let's feed you up. Yeah, good. Let's get some more damage going here, and that courtesan is dead and buried. I will, first things first, get you off wasting. Focus heal on the Hellion. Beautiful 22 crit as well. Just on the person I needed to be on as well, given the stress they're rocking. Oh, 16 damage, wow. And a heap of stress, and a heal for you. You're just the worst. Oh, just the worst. And gonna get the same treatment again. Yep. 8 damage, this guy's gonna heal up. That's regrettable, but it's not too bad. First things first, let's take out the guy that we can most safely and securely kill. Yes. No! Why? Why? Alright, chain bleed. Done. Nothing taking. Alright, let's keep that going. At least one sycophant will be dead, which is going to limit my my headaches and heartaches. Minor heal up on the Hellion. And at least one of these guys will be dead in their first action. Done. Something at least. Still have minor, bleeds on that guy. Deafening Wine. That's fine. The Flagellant, don't mind too much because there's no stun involved. Deafening Wine Vestal this time. Hopefully stun doesn't take. Unfortunately it does, but that's okay. We're doing fine for health. Let's try and take this chap out. 7 damage and 6 bleed. Not quite enough to get the kill. I will, instead of using the gesture to attack, I will use it to manage stress, because stress is a problem for someone in particular. Let's take out that one sycophant at least. Only one guy left. We're in turn 3. We're doing just fine. just fine. Again, get some bleeds going. That sycophant hopefully will die as quickly as is practically possible. Reduce the stress on Sarah. Sarah, I hope you're having fun being in the game. And Nico and Desurs. We haven't heard from him for a while. I hope he's okay. Used to be a ready commenter, but yeah, seems to have dropped out. In any case, good haul of gold.
Success. So clear.
Holy water and citrine. Stuff to throw out.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, and yeah, it's just going to be a loop-to-loop, I think. Alright, you I can actually... Alright, Wise and Shrew, what do you have? Sun... Oh my god, I don't mind if I do. Yeah, that's just fine by me. Extra prot for abominations isn't too shabby. Let's drop that in favor of the holy water and yeah, high omen buckle, why not? Again, just stuff to throw out, maximizing our inventory value at this stage because I am planning to have a break in a few moments because this episode has gone for a really long time. In any case, let's press on regardless. I will probably... that's interesting. Let's move into this Rune Battle of the Curio. Keep our eyes open regardless, and again, we can definitely burn this thronging hive now that we know that we're not long for this map. I will ditch this common item, and I will eat that food. Done. Alright, let's press on. Let's see what we have behind this mysterious doorway. Just a curio. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so here's my plan. I'm going to double back to here. I'm going to figure out whether this goes on forever, or whether this is this key, this post gateway key thing is the right way for us to go, and just leave us in a good place for the next episode, really, where I may actually come back to the courtyard immediately. I'm thinking that could be a good option. That could be a good option. In any case, let's press on and see what we have in store. It is an obstacle which I cannot traverse without taking stress, so I'm just going to leave it be. That's fine. Don't have to explore everything. I am here to kill the Viscount, obviously get experience, earn some mad loots as well, but it's all about the journey and not about the, yeah, being a completionist. Being a completionist in courtyard maps is insane. They're so massive, and it just... Oh, who's craving? Craving's fine, as long as you aren't wasting. That is fine by me. Let's get into this space here. Let's drop our remaining camp. Done.
A moment of
Eat your fill. Enjoy yourselves.
to steel oneself against the coming horror.
Prevent ambush. Reduce literally everyone's stress. And done. And done. Alright, we're literally leaving the courtyard with precisely 0 stress in the entire party. That's a pretty good exit. Alright, let's call time, I think. We've done good. Fine to take a bit of stress from fleeing. I'm not sure if that message even applies.
On this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory.
Oh, an achievement. I'll have to figure out what that was actually for. So, 17k of gold, which is completely fine. 6 busts, every little bit helps. No experience, but we do have Hagiomania. Well, Sarah, you are now obsessed with sainthood. Nico, Desurs, all good people through and through. And we're back in the hamlet. So one thing I haven't experienced yet.
Perhaps
Oh,
things
nice.
are not as bad as they seem.
Oh wow, that was ominous as hell. So something I haven't experienced yet is the Fanatic. I've yet to meet the Fanatic anywhere. And that could be a problem for me, but regardless, let's have a look at what our week summary is. We're in week 69. Let's not chuckle at that, because we're all adults here. Dawnjur has removed Dark Temptation. Garai is no longer a shocker. Oh. Garai has picked up the Crimson Curse. That's regrettable. Oh well. Okay. Didn't think I'd put anyone with the curse in the sanitarium, but I guess that's how it happens. And Pippery has controlled his bestial urges. We have a good stack of cash. We can afford to do quite a lot of stuff. There are no upgrades to worry about at all. All we have to do is get some guys in the sanitarium. but I will worry about all that off camera. In the meantime, I am Ahdoom. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've been having a lot of fun exploring the courtyard and finding my way to the Viscount. One more gateway unlocked in this episode, but plenty more to come. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, if you haven't yet claimed your character, we still have people that don't have names of people, so feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to have you in there. If you aren't a subscriber, subscribe. New videos every day, good stuff, good fun, pretty chill, but you know, good time for everyone. There's an icon there on the screen if you click. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time.